Welcome back. So in this session we are going to create an image from our EC2 instance. Right, so we'll go back to the instance, great, and we'll select the instance here. We'll go to actions and image and template, and we'll select what? Create image. Now this is the create image window. I want us to appreciate certain things. We'll be able to type a name for our instance, and we can also give it a description, which is optional. Now when you are creating the image, by default it will reboot, but we can choose the option not to reboot it. So if we enable this, it will not reboot, right? The instance will not reboot. And also for volumes, you can't change the volume type, you can't change the device or the mount point, you can't change the snapshot. You can modify the size, but you can't change the volume type, the IOPS, the throughput, and you can also choose to disable the delete on termination. You can as well add a volume. Alright, you can as well add more volumes to the image that you are creating. But for now, we'll leave everything as it is, and then we'll tag, right, and then we'll use name. Let's just put the name here, and then we'll be done with it. So I'll just type cafe server instead of tag. Great, so the image name is cafe server, and then let's leave the tag. Great, and then we'll go to create image. Now to see our image, we will have to go to the images, and then under images we click on AMIs. Great, so this is the image that we'll be using to create our EC2 instance or our development or what have you. Now we only have one environment, so after creating the second environment, then we'll decide as to which one to use for the development and then which ones to use for the production. So currently I will just say that this is the image that we will replicate to create our second environment, right? We will have to wait for the status to change to available, then we'll copy it to another region. You know that when you create an image, it is only available in the region that you created it. It is not available in another region. Okay, so we can even go to, let's say we'll replicate the second environment in the Oregon region, right? So I'll open the Oregon region, and from AMIs you will see that there is no AMI here. One, it is not because it is not yet available, right? The status is not yet available. It is just because if you create a machine image, an Amazon machine image, the image only stays in the region that you created it. You will now have to transfer the image to the second region that you would want to transfer it to, right? So I'll go back to my North Virginia region. So what I will do is I'll open the regions in two different tabs, okay, so that we'll be able to have them side by side here. So let me check the status. It is still pending. So what I will do is I'll pause the video and then wait for it to be available, then we'll continue. Now our machine image is available. We'll check in our Oregon region to see if it is there. So I'm just refreshing the page to see if we can see it's there, and we are all witness that the image is not here. So what we need to do is to copy it to this region and then create our EC2 instance from this image, right? So to do that, I'll just select the image, right, as I've selected here. I'll go to actions and I'll copy AMI. Yes, if you click on copy AMI to open the window for you, and then the destination region is Oregon, so we'll search for Oregon and then select it, right? The copy name, we'll leave it as it is. This description, you can clear it. Okay, let me just clear it, and then just put cafe server there, right, for the description, and I'll just click on copy. Now immediately I do the copy, if I should come back here and then refresh, I should be able to see the image here, but I will also have to wait for the status to be available, because now it is going to copy a full image, right? And we can all bear witness that those of us who have worked with operating system images can see the size. You can have a size up to 4 GB, can have a size up to 6 GB, right? The minimum 6 GB or 1 GB. So this is like a file of that size, which has a web server installed, a database system installed, right? So it will take some time. So I'll end this video here, and then in our next video, when it's available, we'll now go through the process of creating the EC2 instance from the image.